don't like to say people should lose their job because, hey, people got families, things can go certain ways. And, in certain businesses, that it affects a lot of people. Shouldn't. But somebody over there with the Astros and the Dyke and Park over there, somebody needs to lose their job. Like somebody, however you want to call it, fired. You can't come in here no more. We're going to relieve you of your duties. We're laying you off. Like somebody has to lose their job.
Pack up your locker.
Yeah, we don't have to be rude about it, but like somebody, the Yordan Alvarez thing. And by the way, Zach DeZenzo, who is on the IL with left hand inflammation, I'll just assume his is broken too.
These nuts.
And listen, the Astros, I've never had any problems with the Astros. I'm certain they probably don't love this as they're listening to the number one sports show here in Houston.
The top-ranked show in the city.
But they can't have the Yordan Alvarez situation, Luke and Tyler, cannot happen. And obviously this isn't a standalone thing. This is the second time that they have had their best player. That's the second time they've had a huge piece to this team. Kyle Tucker last year and Yordan Alvarez this year, and they have apparently either misjudged an injury, lied about it. I don't even want to get to the Lance McCullers, how we went from him pitching in 2022, and then the next time we saw him, I would have seen some misjudgment in that one. But to come away with bone bruise and then, actually, Kyle Tucker did have a fracture in his shin, to just inflammation, and this cat keep coming, telling you, no, something's off, something hurts. I'm in pain, and continue to let him swing, work on it, do all this stuff, and then to come back, boy, actually we did catch it. It actually is a fracture.
Which end was he looking from?
I don't know. To the late Sylvester Turner.
R.I.P.
Yeah, we lost him. But this is inexcusable. This can't happen. I don't know if. I would imagine it's probably not good that he continued to work on it. As we now know, he is just completely being shut down. You would think maybe it should have been completely shut down when it was at a 100% break. Like Tyler, you said it before the show. Hey man, damn, this was bad luck. All right, this happened. This was bad luck. No, man, this didn't happen too many damn times.
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker might have been bad. Well, the Lance McCullers might have been bad luck, but no, man, this is too many damn times. Somebody cannot keep being the one that they go to when it comes to these injuries. Now there's not even a timetable with how long he sits. This cannot happen, and it is happening too many times. And now anyone who texts in and people who feel the use of, I think it's a fair thing to say, hey man, why we have all these elbow injuries? Why we have all these injuries with pitchers? Is it something that, I'll say this, Luke, and you can go, I'm telling you, Ronald Charles Hughley II.
The showman.
Some of you called the show. This guy, I'm telling you, this is from me, not Luke, not Tyler. This is from me. It is hard for me to believe that the Astros are getting the best when it comes to medical treatment, when it comes to trainers, when it comes to this. I do not believe, and I could be wrong, I could be dead wrong on this, Luke and Tyler, I do not believe that if every team in Major League Baseball had these issues, that it would be as bad for those teams as it is for the Astros. I'm sorry. Like I said, I could be dead wrong on this, Luke, but this like they got a problem over there.
Yeah, and the irony is the location, too, that you are in Houston with this great, it's a great medical city. Elsewhere, maybe Lance McCullers is back after 3 months instead of 3 years. Who knows?
Or maybe we diagnose this immediately and just go and tell, man, maybe we can rehab through these bone spurs without surgery.
It sounds harsh potentially calling for someone's job, but it's not based off of this one example. If this was the first time this has happened with this organization, it would seem like an overreaction. But the fact that, as you laid out, this has become a common occurrence for the Astros, especially with the pitchers, where A, the amount of injuries that occur, and then B, the amount of setbacks that then occur with those pitchers as they try to work their way back from the original injuries is not good. And I think Dana Brown's comments were damning over the weekend where on the flagship he was interviewed about this whole Yordan situation. I think it was yesterday after this news came out. And he said we could have done things differently and acknowledged they missed this in their first scans way back on, I think it was May 6th. And then also, if I understand correctly, Yordan got this news because he went to a different independent doctor away from the team.
Luke, Yordan's words sounds like he don't trust these jokers at all.
Blame him.
And I don't know why you would.
Right. So these are all very bad signs for the Astros organization and certainly the medical staff, that it seems like they just keep botching these things. And how did you miss this originally? How did you let this go on? You acknowledge, we probably didn't handle it the best, let alone it's your star hitter. And then he has to go elsewhere for a second opinion just to figure out what truly is going on. It's all a terrible look for the way that this has gone for the Astros. And I also find it interesting that, I would question like Jim Crane and ownership or even Dana Brown in the front office. Like, aren't you tired of this? Don't you want to do something different or make a change? Because if you're ownership, you're just throwing money away with these pitchers or these guys, Kyle Tucker last year, that you're paying some of your the front office. You should be so frustrated with this process of you're told one thing and then you find out actually Yordan has a pretty serious injury that's going to keep him out for a while, and you could have done things differently in how you conduct your business around this roster weeks ago. So I'm also surprised that this continues to happen, that this is allowed to continue to happen by both ownership and front office. You'd imagine they'd want different results as well, just like how frustrated the fans are.
Do you think I'm being too hard on this, fellas?
No, it's a problem. It's a massive problem.
Like you said, they could not, like, at some point, if I'm Jim Crane, like, look, fellas, man, this thing may have the Dodgers staff would have maybe in the same position. Whoever staff may be in the same position. But I got to do something different, fellas. Yeah. Like, we got to, like, it's just like a coach. Like, I got to do something different, man. Yeah, you may still be able to do your job and maybe catch on somewhere. But, like, where's J.P. France? The hell is J.P. France? I'm scared to death when I saw Luis is going to throw a bullpen session over the weekend. How many stops and starts he had?
Yeah.
Where art thou?
Is Urquidy, is he alive? I know that he's not with the Astros anymore, but let's hope he's alive. But, I mean, can he throw? Good God. It's insane. And you talked about it. They're throwing away money. What they have done, like the money that they have just punted on with Lance McCullers is insane.
Oh, my God.
They're like, this is unexcusable. There is no way weighing them down. This is Yordan effing Alvarez. This is your best player.
Yordan.
My man, like Yordan looked like he's like, hey, man, I'll go out here and take some swings. But, man, this S is hurting.
Hey, Coach.
Like there's no way any of them. Everybody in there has got their own doctor. No way anybody can trust any of them. None of them.
The other thing, too, I didn't like Dana Brown said about, in hindsight, he said maybe we shouldn't have let Yordan fight through this. That's another part, whereas the training staff or the team, you have to, all these great athletes want to be out there. You have to protect them from themselves sometimes.
Got to protect them from themselves. They're competitive-ass people. They're going to tell you they're okay. They're going to tell you they want to be out there. No, you have a fracture.
Yeah, so that's a red flag to me, too.
You said something before the show that I thought was good. You said your belief when this first happened, well, some of these injury things was happening was just they're trying to be coy and like New England Patriots, Bill O'Brien with the Texans kind of coy of, yeah, man, we ain't going to give you. give you like the Texans. We'll talk about CJ because we have news on that. Like the Texans. Yeah, everybody's on their own
Got their own unique workout
level,
plan, man.
Their time frame. Like you thought it was that. Now you've come to a place where you feel different about the injury stuff.
Correct. Yeah, and this is, you've laid it out beautifully. I mean, this has been an ongoing issue and becoming a bigger problem in our eyes the more it becomes this injury and how the Astros go about reporting these injuries. This problem has been around a while. And my thinking from the beginning was this is a problem, but, this is them doing their, as you say, New England Patriots impersonation. This is them being tight-lipped, trying to get every competitive, air quotes, advantage they can. And now it's happening so much and in such a big way, like what we're saying with Yordan, who's arguably the best hitter in baseball right now, that I got to step back and think, okay, hold on.
I'm not even 100% sure.
I don't even know if they're being tight-lipped now. It might just be incompetence. I do not know if the people in care of the health of these players are competent enough or if it's a blend of the two.
I think if you are a psycho fan like Tyler or just any kind of fan
Guilty
of the Astros, I think it is fair to wonder, do the guys handling these players, are they completely understanding of what they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if Ronell really had a UCL blown.
Yeah. Go see an independent doctor for your second opinion.
He did go get a second opinion. I do remember that. Maybe he might need to get a third.
Yeah, away from the team. I do agree. The Kyle Tucker thing last year seemed like a lack of transparency in that gamemanship. This with Yordan just reeks of not knowing what you're doing.
Well, when I hear the Yordan thing, it makes me think, at what point did they figure out, oh, God, this thing ain't a bone bruise with Kyle Tucker. This is a fracture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you said it, I think, last week. We were on last time. Tucker looked bad. And they've done it again. The amount of texts and stuff we've gotten and received, man, he's just a diva. No, man, this dude over here has got a broken hand, and they're like, yeah, man, keep taking hacks. Let's bring up some live pitching for you. No,
hey,
man, this thing, it's hurt. That's the fish. No, just keep going. Just keep going.
Hey, it's at 60% healed, though. Would love to know how they came up with that number.
Now, at 60, we're going to go ahead and shut him down.
Love to.
60, you ain't lying. How did they flip a coin on 60?
They had to come up with a number that would cover them enough.
It's the majority.
Right.
Again, man, somebody cannot keep working on this. Maybe there's another gig in the organization, but somebody's got to stop working on this. Somebody else got to look at these pictures, these imageries.
They might not care because it's almost like it's.
They need to get the Texans people over there.
Almost like they're trolling, right? Then they trotted one of the hand doctor out there this weekend to honor him. So